Welcome to our channel. In this video, we will see which foods generate the most intestinal gas. For more information, please click the links in the description. Intestinal gas, belching or flatulence are small annoyances of everyday life that we all know and which, sometimes, are unpredictable. But it may be that these inconveniences become real symptoms and that they complicate our daily lives. It is sometimes difficult to treat intestinal gas, but it is often possible to overcome these inconveniences by adopting better eating habits. To minimize this problem, it is good to know which foods generate the most intestinal gas. With this knowledge, you can adapt your diet to minimize the formation of these gases. Intestinal gas occurs due to an accumulation of air anywhere in the digestive tract. This phenomenon is known as meteorism. This accumulation of air is usually linked to swallowing air when chewing. It can also be a consequence of the fermenting activity of intestinal bacteria. The formation of intestinal gas is a normal phenomenon. We eliminate these gases via belching and flatulence. However, in some people, the intestinal gas is excessive and can cause severe pain and a feeling of being unwell. Certain factors can favor this situation. 1. Taking certain medications. 2. Problems with bowel motility. 3. Certain diseases such as intestinal dysbiosis, irritable bowel syndrome, or celiac disease. 4. Poor carbohydrate absorption. Intestinal gas formation is sometimes unavoidable, but knowing which foods are responsible for these annoyances can help you control the situation. Let's see together in the rest of this video what are the foods that promote the formation of intestinal gases. 1. Soft drinks. You probably didn't think about carbonated drinks when wondering which foods generate the most intestinal gas. However, many people consume this type of drink, and sometimes even in large quantities. In the very composition of these drinks, there is a gas, carbon dioxide. So drinking these drinks is like ingesting a lot of gas, and if you can't get rid of that gas properly, it gets stuck in the digestive system. 2. Legumes. In general, legumes are foods rich in good nutrients. But they also contain alpha-galactosides, a type of carbohydrate that belongs to the FODMAP group. The problem with these carbohydrates is that we cannot digest them. This means that once in the colon, these nutrients are fermented by bacteria in the intestinal flora, and the result of this fermentation is the formation of intestinal gases. In addition, because of their high fiber content, legumes promote the appearance of intestinal gas in people who are not used to consuming them. To minimize the problem, it is advisable to consume small portions of legumes and opt for skinless varieties such as coral lentils or consume them in the form of hummus or mash. 3. Onions, garlic, and leeks. Onions, garlic, and leeks are vegetables that we don't usually eat on their own and are found in many dishes. These vegetables have a good amount of fructans, a type of fiber that can be very difficult to digest, which is why these foods generate intestinal gas and bloating. To a lesser extent, these fibers are also found in certain cereals such as wheat and rye, as well as in other vegetables such as artichokes, peas, and cabbage. 4. Apples and other fruits high in fructose. Apples not only contain a significant amount of fructose, but they are also rich in sorbitol. Some people find it difficult to tolerate fructose and sorbitol. Added to this is the fact that these fruits are also rich in fiber. Pears, peaches, and plums are other fruits rich in fructose. We must therefore also be on guard with these fruits. You have just discovered the foods that generate the most intestinal gas, but obviously the level of tolerance varies from one person to another. The most important thing is therefore to identify how these foods affect you in particular. Based on your observations, you can then minimize the inconvenience by reducing the consumption of foods responsible for your intestinal gas. Of course, at the slightest warning signal such as a change in the consistency of the stool, the presence of blood in the blood, diarrhea, constipation, or even weight loss, consult a doctor. Thank you for watching. You can watch more videos by clicking the links in the description. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friend.